Our challenger, Wendy Boschma, leads 1-0, and we're in the middle of game 2, and each player needs 3 cards. Wendy, question 3 goes to you. We asked 100 senior citizens in Miami, Florida, on what TV show does the Fonz appear? How many senior citizens knew that the Fonz appears in Happy Days?
I think a lot of senior citizens watch TV, and it's on at prime time, so a lot of them probably knew, like 47.
47 knew that the Fonz was on Happy Days, Joe.
Fonz is very popular, and I know Happy Days is also very popular, so relating those two, it has to be higher.
Higher than that?
Has to be.
The actual number of senior citizens who knew that the Fonz appears in Happy Days is 25. It's not higher, Wendy. Yeah, they're not out there watching that show, Joe. Wendy, you've got a 7.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of the 7. 2, an ace.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, lower.
Lower than an ace. Into the 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. Yes, an 8.
Oh,
Raising it. Wendy needs 1 card, and we are at sudden death. Someone has to win with this play of the cards. Joe, we asked 100 single women. If the first time you dated an attractive man, you ran your fingers through his hair, and it came off, would you ever date him again? How many women said they would date him again?
Now, that would definitely be a surprise. But, I mean, there's other things besides hair. There's personality, character. So I think the women would date him again if they had a good personality. So I'd have to say, I'll have to say 60.
60 would date him again if the hair came off.
I think losing your hair is really tacky, and I think it'd be lower.
Lower. A lot of agreement on that. Of course, I was thinking a man could have to make the same decision sometime. The actual number of single women who would date the man again is 55. It's lower. Wendy. Wendy, you've got an interesting board to make a decision with. You need 1 card while Joe needs 3. Do you want to play it or pass it?
I want to take a chance and change that card and play it.
You're going to play it yourself. She wants to do it herself, so this is a big change for Wendy. A queen. If this is lower, we have a new champion for the win. Wendy wins it. Congratulations, Wendy. And Joe Maldonado with $200. Thank you for joining us. Good luck with your studies, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Bye-bye, Joe. Wendy, come on down here. Congratulations.
I can't believe it. Well, it's okay. I didn't think I was going to make it this far.
You're doing good.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's so great.
We'll let Wendy get all relaxed here before we play the money cards after this. Back with our new champion, Wendy Boschma. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's open the board and get to the money cards, Wendy. Come on up there. Well, you know how we do it, Wendy.
Oh, yeah.
That $200 you won, you keep that. Janice will deal out the money cards right now. 7 cards up there. Your decision how you bet them. Just remember the restriction. About a $50 minimum bet and betting half the money on the big bet.
Okay.
Well, you're working hard to help put your husband through law school, right?
Yeah, I could really use a little bit of money.
Let's do it right now. Here's $200.
Okay.
And I hope you just need the 1 base card at the bottom, but you've got a choice of 2, starting with a jack.
Oh, that is good. Okay. The whole thing, it'll be lower.
You are a gambling
I'm
lady?
going to gamble.
$200. The whole thing lower than a jack. And it is. Doubling it to 400 with a 5.
Okay. Okay. 200, then it'll be higher.
$200. Higher than a 5. Yes, a queen.
Then it'll be lower.
$400 bet. Lower than a queen. It is an 8. You've got $1,000 out of the first 3 cards, Wendy. Up goes the 8. Another $200 of betting money. You've got $1,200.
I'd like to change that, please.
And she changes the 8 to a 4.
Okay, that's a pretty good card. I'll bet $800 that it will be higher.
$800.
Oh, yeah.
Higher than a 4.
On.
Yes, 6. $2,000, Wendy.
Gosh, I can't believe it. Okay, I'm a little shaky on 6s, so I'll say 200, that it'll be higher.
I'd love to see an ace now.
I would too. I would love it.
$200. Higher than a 6. What's a 9? Got got another 200 for the turn of that one card.
Okay. $100. $100 that it'll be lower.
$100.
I'm going to go with the odds.
Going
lower.
with the odds lower than a 9. And she another 4. $2,300. Up goes the 4. Do you want to play that 4?
$1,800, it'll be higher.
You're going to play the 4 and $1,800.
Higher.
$1,800 bet that this is higher than a 4. And will that take care of some tuition?
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Come on down, Wendy. That's great. Congratulations. And with the winnings in the game, you've got $4,300.
I can't believe it. Oh, that's terrific. Thank you so much.
Oh, you did it yourself. You're a good player. We'll be right back right after this. Wendy, congratulations again on a fine win. Let's see if you can defend the title now as we deal out 2 brand new decks of cards and meet a new challenger on Card Sharks. Kelly Knopp. Hello, Kelly.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Well, my name's Kelly Knopp. I'm from Tucson, Arizona. After I got out of college, I spent 2 years in Mexico teaching English as a foreign language. After that, I came over here to go to Pepperdine University, where I graduated from law school last May. I went back to Arizona, took the bar in July, and I'm waiting for the results.
Good. Oh, that's got to be very, very hairy waiting for those results. How many people generally pass?
Well, in Arizona, it's been low. It's been under 50% the last couple of times.
We wish you well. Listen, if you don't do well with that, you can always come. You look like a friend of mine. You look like Bernie Capel, who plays the doctor on The Love Boat, you know? You can always come in and fill in for Bernie if you'd like. Good to have you here with us. And we'll start the match when next we meet on Card Sharks. Bye-bye for now.
Bill Shatner and his wife, Marcy Lafferty Shatner. Zsa Zsa Gabor and her husband, Mr. Jack Ryan. George Hamilton and his wife, Alana. Joan Collins and her husband, Mr. Ron Cass. Chuck Woolery and Joanne Flew.
Nothing breaks up a marriage like a tattletale. Tattletales, coming up next on Game Show Network.